Passion, drive, and patience. The formula of winning championships is also what keeps your ride or die alive. eBay Motors has everything for you to maintain your vehicle and level it up to peak performance. Superchargers, roof racks, exhaust kits, LED lights, and more. Whether you're into speed, power, or style, eBay Motors has it covered. With over 122 million parts for your number one ride or die, you'll always find exactly what you're looking for. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, your part is guaranteed to fit your ride every time or your money back. Because with eBay Motors, you're burning rubber, not cash. With all the parts you need at the prices that you want. It's easy to make your car the MVP it needs to be and bring home huge wins. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Again, ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Welcome.
We got heat already.
To the Bubba Army Weekly Wrap-Up Show. Myself, Lummy, Rhett, and Colton. But I think technically for our title, it's Lummy, Colton, and Rhett.
Why?
Because we have to keep it the same.
But why did I get second? I should be dead last.
Colton, Mike Rowe has rules. Would you like to get on?
No, I don't want to ask why. I don't want to ask why. I don't need a three-page. No, I'm good.
Would you like to get on our Wednesday meetings that myself and Macho have every Wednesday at 2:00?
No, I
can add you.
I've been there. No, I'm good. I like Mike Rowe too. He's a great guy, but that meeting from 2:00, that means my Wednesday is shot.
Do you know when your 2:00 meeting would end?
5.
It's to be determined.
Is it really TBD every week?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard about it from Lummy. I've heard about it straight from the source, and I've sat in a few of those meetings. And I mean, the emails, Lummy. You know, back in grade school, they used to have a name for a micro email. It was intensive reading. You used to get AR points. And you used to have a big AR party at the end of the year, turning in all of your micro reading points.
And I'm not hating on Mike Rowe. I met Mike Rowe and I had a 25-minute conversation before the meeting. Neil Malpazer, $20 super chat.
Had a 25-minute conversation covering just one topic.
You know who we need to get together?
It wasn't a topic, by the way. It was not a topic. It's because Macho Man was napping because obviously he's been sick. So Mike Rowe and I talked about...
Oh, man.
So we talked about fish and fishing and fish. And no, it's actually a really good conversation. I actually really enjoyed this past meeting. I actually have enjoyed every meeting I've had recently because we're learning the website stuff. And
oh, dude, he's smart as shit.
Yeah, but the problem is even though Google gives you an hour window and the meeting ends, and, our emails normally get a second or third.
Second notice? Third notice?
No, a second or third new invite after that 1 hour ends. So, Colton, hey, man. Oh,
hold on, before we do anything here, I gotta like the show before we do anything. Like it on this one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Like, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever you want to do. And also you can give us a call, 813-90-BUBBA, 813-90-BUBBA. Colton, I need your info for a bio for the website.
Oh, really?
I need pictures of you hanging out in the garage. Whatever. I don't even know what you
on
do.
the bike,
Right?
some action shots.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and your girlfriend. You smoking weed. No, don't. But that kind of stuff. You just
how many photos do you need? Like 2?
Well,
3?
if you look at Jay's, he sent about 80.
Okay. Well, how many do you really need? I guess is my question.
6.
10.
Okay.
I was gonna say 10.
6 to 10.
Yeah. So I didn't know if you were going to go on and look at what other people are doing.
I will.
So don't look at Jay's.
Okay.
Because then you'll also have a bio. Jay and Mike Rowe should be on a conversation.
No, and Tom Bean. You follow me? You know what I'm saying?
No, Tom Bean's been on the meetings. He doesn't talk.
Yeah, Tom Bean wouldn't say a word. He'd wait till the very end to kind of tell everybody, what he gathered from it, and then they would move on.
Yeah, actually, Tom
That
Bean
surprises me.
Tom Bean was very pleasant on the meetings. He didn't even chime in, except like Rhett said toward the end.
Yeah, the only time I've ever heard him chime in is when he just needs to better understand something, and that's how he always opens it up. He's like, "Just help me better understand." That soft voice that he's got.
Yeah, he's trying to call you an idiot somewhat, but yeah. Been there.
Well, that might be his Florida State education, which is fine.
Easy.
What? My wife went to Florida State.
Okay.
All right.
Shout out to OU, by the way. I won the women's softball last night. That's 4 in a row.
I know, man. You walked in. You look like Baker Mayfield was here.
And I was kind of confused what you were saying, but I was like, well, are you saying I look like Baker? And I was like, all right, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm cool with that.
Baker's a good-looking guy. He was doing State Farm commercials, I think, or Progressive, or Alltech. Allstate. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a compliment. I mean, I'd rather be called Baker than probably like 99% of the shit people call me behind my back.
Donovan Smith.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Listen,
I get Andrew Luck.
if someone call me Donovan Smith, and they're just a moron.
Chris Hoven.
I'll take that. I think he's not a bad-looking guy.
No, I think he got some charges last year or the year before, though. Some not great ones.
I mean, never mind, not so great.
Yeah. At least you're not at Kellen Winslow.
Okay,
those charges.
Yeah.
Those charges were bad.
I mean, you're raping grandmas in their mobile home park. It might be a little much. These lights are ridiculously bright up here. I'm trying to get this chat up.
What a week of shows, dude.
Yeah, it's been a great week of shows. I mean, we got Eric Andre that we're going to all go to.
Are you? Are you all going?
Well, Colton, are you going?
No, I don't think you're going either.
Yeah, we'll show up to the...
I'm going. I got tickets.
Well, I'm never going in. Oh, you bought tickets?
No.
Well,
Seth said he was going to request tickets for me.
I heard on the show today, that he was waiting on response.
That was for Babyface.
Oh, I interpreted that wrong.
Yeah, you sure did. It was for Babyface and Babyface's wife,
Stephanie.
And then I believe because I was out there, was Dr. Dan trying to now go? Which you think Dr. Dan would just probably go ahead and buy tickets and go. Because I know Bob Cook's going.
Well, beginning of the week, he didn't even know who the guy was. He didn't sound very interested in going. So I think we had assumed he wasn't going to go. Is the final verdict that Dan's going to try and go?
No fucking clue. I think he was texting.
I mean, Dan's not wanting to go for Eric Andre. Let's be real. He wants to go.
Of course not.
For Bubba, which is cool.
No, that's not even what I think it is.
What do you think?
Well, his family completely told him to go fuck himself on his birthday. So I think he just got back from the surf camp, and I think he's like, I'm not going to go sit at home.
Oh, fuck my family this weekend?
Fuck my family. I'm going to go hang. I want to go hang out with, Bubba, but, I just want to go maybe out in Ybor.
I think, honestly, it's a mix of that, and I think he's just curious. I think a lot of people are curious, especially if they don't know who Eric Andre is, but even more so if they do, because, the title of today's show is, Can Bubba Trust Eric Andre Tonight? Lummy, He says it's going to be a 15-minute interview. We all know it's not just going to be a 15-minute interview, but how do you think Bubba's going to feel once it's all said and done? Like, what do you think is actually in store for Bubba?
There's been a lot of speculations about certain people showing up. My thing was, and I just thought it was funny, which he's probably, it's not going to happen, was Hulk Hogan showing up or Linda Hogan, being out there first, which probably won't happen.
I've heard that thrown around. I've heard other radio guys thrown around.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to say evidence because this is just a theory that we're building off of here, but I had a couple of people reach out to me and say that they were going to be in the crowd tonight, and they're people that I worked with at Cox. A suspicious amount of people that I worked with at Cox going to be in the audience tonight.
So then what I heard may not be too far off.
Right. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Now, how do you think?
What if the whole joke or rib is you guys aren't even he says he wants to do 15 minutes with Bubba and you guys just don't even get in the building?
That'd be
That's
a shitty. That'd be a shitty work.
Outside.
That'd be a real shitty work. It'd be funny for somebody.
Not for us.
But
no,
it
not for
would kind of suck for the show.
Yeah, it would suck for the show. But what if that's Eric Andre's? At that point, what do you think Bubba comes back with on Monday about Eric Andre?
What was he going to do? Have the cameras out there in the alleyway?
No, it'd be scorched earth. We'd be cutting a promo on him outside of his own show. But I think that would be just so disrespectful. I don't think there's a chance it ends up going that way. I don't think he's going to blatantly disrespect Bubba. I think he's just going to make him uncomfortable like he does everybody else.
I can see that happening. How do you think Bubba would react if the situation where another radio personality shows up there?
I hope it's like the fucking Jerry Springer show and they start going at it.
Fucking Ybor cops coming on.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Horses.
So are you recording, Rhett? And
yeah.
I'm guessing.
Are you going to pull a Jimmy and not record any of it?
I'll go walk away, smoke a joint outside during the whole high spot. I'm going to record as much as they let me. The tricky thing about recording at these events, and especially backstage, if that's where we're going to be, there's a lot of people who give you a lot of shit. So I'm just going to try my best to stay out of the way and record as much as I can. But I'd like to get as much of Bubba leading up to the interview as I can. Because his thoughts are going to be racing.
Now,
I agree. And a post.
You're not going on in the Uber, are you?
No, I'm planning to just go out there.
It's kind of like me.
Yeah, just easier.
I think it would be good with the pre and post. I'm hoping that Seth said he was going to text me later once he got everything kind of situated because I don't know where to go, and I don't think Bubba really should be just walking to the front door because at the Ritz there's always a line around the.
Yeah, there's always a crowd outside.
Well, no, you guys don't have the little side door entrance or the back door. You don't know where to go.
We don't know yet. That's what I'm saying. I don't. Hopefully, Bubba's not rolling up in the Uber, gets out in the hundreds or 500 or how many? 1,000 because I think it fits 1,100 people. Bubba's walking into the main and you can't get in. That would be the absolute worst.
Yeah,
trying to go through the front door, they deny him. They don't know what he's doing there. That's what I'm hoping. There's because I think there's a back alleyway to that place.
No, there is, and a lot of times those the tour buses are parked right there on the side.
Yeah, you'll see them.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is I'm curious to see, I guess, what the operation is when we get there because again, like Lummy, I have not had any correspondence with the producer of the show, so the information that we have is that Bubba has to be there 8 o'clock ish.
I think the show starts at 8, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I think show starts at 7 or 7:30.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like a clusterfuck.
But it does because I don't know what information we have and what information we don't have.
And I wonder if they're doing that to us on purpose. Like not providing us with that much information just because they want Bubba to just be completely shotgunned with.
Yeah, like what's Bubba supposed to do? Walk through the front door and say, "Hey, I'm on the show tonight." They're just. I feel like they're gonna laugh at them.
Well, that's kind of what I was saying about going through the front door and the people that are sitting there.
And
Yeah,
what
because
about-
like the lobby workers and the bartenders aren't going to know anything.
Oh, come on.
hell no, they don't even.
hold
They're
on.
not with Eric Andre.
It's
They're with
Bubba the
Ritz.
Love Sponge, though. I mean, he rolls in. It's like Hogan
Lummy.
going to an NFL game.
Yeah, that 20-year-old girl behind the
Yes,
bar is going to
thank
go
you, Rhett.
nuts.
Lummy, I don't know the last time you've been to the Ritz, Ebor, but yeah, the girl working the bar is about barely over 21.
Oh, I figure she was like a 40, 50-year-old
No.
cricket.
No, she's getting ready for the Austin Powers rave this weekend.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that means.
No, they have raves at
June 8th.
at the Ritz now. I think they had a Shrek rave last month.
Yeah, they did. Macho's a big fan of the Ritz. Let's see here. Starts at doors 6. Oh, fuck.
Doors
me.
6:30, show
6:30.
7:30.
Does it have info? Scroll down. I want to see if it has like a guest list or anything. No.
Like, does it promote that Bubba's going to be there, or does
No.
it promote that anybody else is going to be there?
No.
For
So they're
more
leaving
info,
everything really vague. They really have it. I mean, it's extremely vague.
hit the ticket link there. It'll take you to the event page. $20 from Chief Charlie 215 on the super chat. Hey, from Philly.
Right here, this
And
one?
I think we
Yeah.
missed the Neil Mount plays
No,
show
I got that
19.
one
Okay,
early
cool.
on.
Neil
Now-
Mount
see,
Plaisir.
like Bob Cook got a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
What does Bob Cook's ticket say on it?
This is where I bought this is where I bought his ticket at AXS. Doors open 6:30. So doors open 6:30. We're getting there at 8:00, 7:45.
Well, the show doesn't start till 7:30. They open the doors early. They
But
can
we're
sell some
getting there
beer
at
and shit.
7:45. I mean, do you think we'd want to be there?
For start of show, at least.
Well, at least to
Yeah,
find out
just
what's
to-
going on. I mean,
Yeah, I
Just
agree.
kind of get the rundown because it's not like you're going to get a chance to talk to Eric much.
he's going to be on the fucking stage at 7:30.
Right.
And once again, maybe Eric Andre and his camp is doing this on purpose. To where they don't want any pre-talk with Bubba and what's going to be going on between him and Bubba.
I'm sure that's absolutely true. But I
don't you
think we should know.
Because hold on, if we're going to show up at 7:45, 8:00 as an entourage, we walk in and we walk in general admission, and we're walking into the stage, they'd be like, "Oh, Bubba Love Sponge, come on up!" from the crowd.
No, but I mean, not to say that they
Didn't
don't
we
have
go to the
guests.
back room? I remember that 20-year-old girl that's working the bar.
Well, it's not to say they don't have guests often. Maybe they don't have somebody already bird dogging, waiting for Bubba to be there at 7:45.
Oh, so you think they have bird dogs now? They have the bird dogs in the crew waiting for the Uber to show up.
Yeah, they started doing that after the interview last week.
You
Oh,
started
just-
bird dogging.
Yeah, they picked up some things from the show. Started listening to replays.
So now I'm a little nervous about. Well, I mean, I guess I don't. I mean, well, okay, I don't. I guess I don't
mean-
get in. I guess I'm just gonna go home.
You know, I'm a little nervous too, but the way that I look at it, and like this is valid, it's out of our hands.
Correct. And
You know,
Lummy's
I
lying,
haven't-
saying he's going home anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
ha-
going to the bar.
I haven't been the contact point at any point. I don't believe you have.
No.
So whatever info we get is what we get, and it's out of our hands.
904.
Hey.
Hey,
What's happening?
how's it going? Who's this?
Good. Hey, quick question. Where are you guys going to be at the Morgan Wallen concert? 'Cause I'm up here in Jacksonville. We're coming down, and I've been a big fan forever. I want to come meet you.
Well, what's your name, sir? Let's start with that.
Barry from Jacksonville.
Oh, Barry from Jacksonville.
How do you listen to us, Barry?
I got you right now on YouTube, man. That's me pretty much every day.
Oh, perfect. Where we're going to be, we're going to try to be, are you familiar with Raymond James Stadium?
I am not.
Okay, well, we're going to have more information. With
I'm staying at the Barrymore, if you know where that is.
Yes, yeah, that's on the
Does it suck? Am I going to get jobbed out or mugged down there or what?
No, you're fine all around that stadium, and I think that one's you'll be fine. Just don't go
Sweet.
to the. I mean, Rhett even stayed at the La Quinta by the IHOP.
Can we give him any hints, though? Like, we're going to try to be on
That's
the
what I'm trying to
south
say.
side or something?
We'll have more information closer to it with the lot number, but if you would have to say right off the bat, we're going to be the south side of the stadium, along Del Mabry side, but we'll get the lot number and all that kind of stuff. We'll be closer to the stadium on the south side of it, and I believe on the Barrymore, that's coming from south, so it's the first. We're closer to the baseball, the practice fields, but yeah, we'll put more information. Yeah, listen, I'm just confusing them now.
We're going to be on the
Okay.
south side. The stadium runs north to south. If you could be anywhere, try to be on the south side of the stadium, and then
Yeah.
you'll get to us from there.
Exactly.
As long as you show up to Raymond James, you should find us.
Yeah, Raymond James
Yeah.
Stadium.
I got that. Any recommendations on where to go, party, anything like that pregame?
How long are you coming in for?
Well, I'll be there earlier that day, but then I'm going to St. Pete the next day.
Oh, I mean, St. Pete, yeah, downtown St. Pete's gonna be good. I mean,
I've heard
Riveters, right?
Yeah, I've heard good things about Riveters. Good food, and then of course you got the titty bar right next door if you want some full nude action beforehand.
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Riveters is going to be your spot then because you can bam back and forth.
Yeah, the Space Odyssey. I mean, Barrymore, you're downtown. There's obviously some good places downtown. Yeah, but like you said, you got Mons Venus going up toward the stadium. You got 2001 Space Odyssey. Obviously, the great Dollhouse, which is right by the studio. That definitely is a check to go into. You can obviously have a adult beverage and see some titties.
Absolutely. All right. Well, good deal, fellas. I appreciate it. Y'all, great show, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Barry.
Have a good weekend.
Barry from Jacksonville.
What's up with just
Sorry.
a sidebar on the strip clubs here? What's going on with Mons Venus? I've heard a lot of terrible things lately.
Mons Venus has always been terrible.
It's just getting worse, huh?
Yeah.
Go pay for your quarters in your jukebox. 618.
Lummy, it's Neil Montplaisir. How you doing?
What's up, Neil Montplaisir?
Hey, I just want to say real quick, my favorite. I love Lasker, but my favorite, and it should be a shirt. When he told Seth, he goes, "Seth, you're Node." I thought that was the best line I've ever heard in my life. So
if you're not Node, you're Node. You got to be Node.
So I'm gonna start telling people that they're Node if they're really good. So
and Colton,
hey,
that box behind you is from Neil Montplaisir, or not behind you, behind Rhett. I left it. It's the pest control stuff. One's for me, one's for you.
Thank you so much.
So yeah. So there's some hand stuff in me.
You just made my month.
And then you got some.
Hell, my year.
Yeah, Colton, it's only a 20 ouncer though, man. But you'll get 25 finished gallons out of that.
I appreciate it. So. Yeah, I appreciate it. That you made my year. Thank you.
All right, man. So, hey, and also, Lummy, tomorrow my vacation starts when my wife leaves for 9 days. I'm into your great state, but it'll be good.
Oh, you could party. Listen, don't be like Dr. Dan and go tan outside naked.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. They don't really give a shit about me, but it's all right, buddy.
Exactly.
All good. I like it like that, though. Sometimes you need alone time.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Nothing better than a quiet house sometimes.
Dude, it's going to be the best. I love it when no one's around me. I can do whatever. It'll be good.
Perfect.
So, all right, you guys have a great show and a good weekend.
Thank you too, Neil. Thank you, man.
Bye.
So I actually talked to Lasker yesterday on the phone. He calls me and he goes, "How about it? You got that show yesterday."
Would you like to see me?
And I'm sitting here thinking, like, are you calling me to tell me how good you were? Because that's really what it sounds like right now. And ultimately,
I'm glad you got to see me.
Yeah, ultimately that's what it was. He was calling to tell me how good his show was yesterday, and I was just there right along with him, agreeing, like, you're right.
Do you think he goes back and listens to his show?
No.
You don't think he goes back and listens or plays it for Sarah? Sarah?
No, I don't think so. When I talked to him on the phone, he was in the middle of bitching. He's like, these women at this fucking... he was like going to some, he's like, he's got that surgery or whatever the hell he's got going on.
For his shoulder?
Yeah. So he's going to get checkups and MRI and everything. These women at the front think they're the fucking doctor, think they run the fucking place.
Hold on, was this right after the show?
We spoke last night.
Okay, because he looked like he was on like a little bit of a bitch fest. Bitch fest, like just telling someone kind of off when he left here on the phone.
Let me actually ask. I'm glad that you brought that up. Did you notice other people saying that Lasker did seem a little off this week? Maybe he was on the chip or something?
His fucking shoulder almost got ripped off. He said his shoulder's in a lot of pain.
That'll do it. But aside from that, nothing was off?
I think he was trying not to probably be a little too over the top on certain topics.
Yeah, you don't want to get...
Well, Bubba talked about the Juneteenth stuff. And
by the way,
Gene's response to that was, "That's cool." And then, and they just went through. I don't know. I really don't know. But
U.S. history, Independence Day.
I think he was in a little bit of pain. I mean,
I think so too.
I could tell. I mean, when he was, obviously I sit next to him. I mean, he was smiling and kind of doing things, but I think his shoulder and having to do all that kind of shit probably threw off his game.
Is it rotator cuff?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's something that he almost got his arm ripped off. So
Jesus, man. Oh yeah, because he got pinned between the fence.
Yeah, they got lifted up.
That's what it was. Holy hell.
So yesterday though, about that, the reason he called me was because I actually sent a group message out to Lummy, Bubba. Who else was in it?
Just all the important people.
I don't remember who was in it. And then I sent it to. Was Rhett in it?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh fuck, dude. No,
I think I was. It was the shirt, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you were.
Dude.
Probably not Tuttle though, because he doesn't respond to fucking text messages. So
that's where he'd start with the show. We'll circle back to that real quick.
Don't copy him.
But did you see the shirt that I sent you? That was a story about nothing to do with Alaska, right? Just a random story about here in the area, about some school and underprivileged kids or whatever the hell it's about. Okay. But there's a guy, you know how they sometimes will show like the council or the people in the audience of,
B-roll. B-roll.
And the guy has a fucking Gene Lasker shirt on. And I don't know when it's made from. I sent it to Lasker and Lasker goes, "That's a great picture." And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "What the fuck am I looking at?"
That's a fan right there.
That's the 5 o'clock news, pal.
He had no idea. I was like, "Oh, that's the news and that's your t-shirt." Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
Glad you get themey.
Pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, dude, at least he responds to text message, unlike my co-host
Tuttle?
on the Loner and Stoner show.
Yeah, some people probably don't understand that, and maybe I shouldn't have. No, I don't really have heat. I'm just a little more disappointed. That's
almost worse.
Fuck that, dude. We had heat going into this.
Because I really appreciate
we
you.
can try to babyface now, but we had some fucking heat.
I really appreciate you and Tuttle, and I like Rhett, myself. I mean, everyone that works here. We always try to support everyone that, everything that everyone does. I mean, I got this wrestling thing on Saturday, CCW. Get your tickets. Right, what is it? CCWWrestling.com.
I got this wrestling thing. It's on Saturday. What Rhett? What is it?
What's the? I'm fighting. I'm managing again.
Coastal Championship Wrestling FL.com.
Yeah, listen. I don't. This is the second one. I'm letting it work through it. I think I already got like 25, 30 tickets sold just on
Saturday, June 8th. Havoc and Haze 3 from Magnanimous Brewing in beautiful Tampa, Florida. The same brewery that we were at for the previous wrestling show.
I know some fans have said, or one fan has said, he was a little jobbed out, but
he'll be okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He'll see you again, I'm sure. But
hopefully,
yeah, same place it was before, and it is your boy, going up against WWF legend Gangrel,
who just was on the AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah, helped the Rated R superstar, formerly Edge, Adam Copeland, go over in his match.
So, yeah, I mean, check that out. We didn't really talk about it, obviously, on the air. Kind of get my feel out. I don't want some people to feel like they were jobbed out when they got there. So, it's my second one. I think it's going to keep going. Like I said, I already know 30 people that are going to be there just from what I've talked about. I think that's a pretty good little turnout for myself, for the Bubba Army. And I know Colton said that he'd go if he got free tickets. But, it's here or there. I mean, obviously Colton always looking for free things.
I mean, yeah, we're not hiding that fact. I'm out for a good deal.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I would love to have Tuttle there, but if I send him a text, he probably won't respond to me. And the heat with Tuttle.
Why is that? Okay, yeah. So that's the second or third time we're referencing that.
Look at that.
What's our heat from?
I think we need to send Bubba to the Zaxby's for Mr. Beast bucks. John Kosika, $50 on the rant. Great show, Lummy, Rhett, and Colton. So you guys do a podcast, Loner and Stoner, correct?
Yes.
And I'm not trying to say, you can say whatever you want. Oh, executive producer, Bubba, executive producer of the main show. And Bubba has said, I guess there was you guys had a situation in the beginning. I think it was
so this week on the Loner and Stoner podcast. Download it wherever you get the Bubba Army podcast. Tuttle had a little bit of a freak out. He buys this expensive equipment, blah, 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 blah. I have his hand-me-down equipment, and the hand-me-down equipment that I have at my house is working great. The brand new expensive equipment that he just bought was literally melting down on him live as we went on the show. So he's having a minor freak out that turned into a major freak out. He's completely losing his fucking cool, and we think we get it rectified about 5 minutes later, and once again, we don't. So
hierarchy, $50 Hall of Famer for the super chat. Please be done with Tuttle. Very tired of him. Well, hierarchy, I kind of feel a little bit right now how you're feeling, because I believe your podcast was released on Tuesday.
Correct.
And Bubba hears about this meltdown.
Wednesday, I think.
Okay, well, listen. Once again, I am in control, obviously, of what goes on during the main show and also of this show. So
You do a lot. You
well, and I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to say like I'm better than it.
No. I'm saying
don't know
like you
exactly
do more
when-
than just that.
and
You do everything at the BRN. You do a lot.
But it is my fault because I know that I believe that the podcast normally comes out on Wednesday, and I believe it was released a little early. But hey, more added content for the fans. I mean,
Correct.
I think it was double shows this week, which is awesome. I mean, people absolutely love that.
I do got to say, I am a huge fan of Tuttle's new unofficial nickname on the air, HR Pat. That's awesome.
So I hear this big blow up.
Yeah.
I reach out to you and Tuttle. Yes, at the time, I said, "Hey, there's this clip that Bubba wants." I'm
your message to us.
I know. I'm not saying it exactly, but I said,
Well, I'll say it
you-
exactly. I have it pulled up here.
All right.
Yesterday at 5:38, Lummy sends a text message to
In the
Tuttle
morning?
and I. Yes.
"Okay, 5:38 in the morning."
Can you get me a timestamp on your meltdown or send me a clip on to play?
Yes, trying to figure out.
So I responded and I said, for
What
the
time?
after show
What time?
question,
What time?
7:30.
Okay,
We're not all. I know you guys are up at 5:30, 4:30 in the morning. The rest of us are not.
but what
So-
am I trying to do though? I'm trying to help out the show. And
Correct.
help out
You're
your
trying to
show.
promote Loner and Stoner, which I'm forever grateful for.
Okay.
So I respond the second I get up and I say, for the after show question mark, I think it's too dirty for the main show.
So you respond.
I do respond.
Okay, thank you.
So Lumix responds back and say, well, we'll have to edit it. Bubba asked.
Yes.
So my response, I said 7 minutes in on pod till about 15. And you said, okay, thanks. We will get it for you. Can you at least send me the podcast to my email? And my response, and on full transparency, I'm driving to Wendell. Sorry, I got timestamps from the podcast downloaded on Apple.
Thank you, Colton.
So that was a group message
Now, hold on.
between you and I
Wait, hold on.
and Tuttle,
Yeah.
but I see no Tuttle.
But let me ask you something. When you answered about driving to wherever, and we're doing the show, what time did you tell me that you were?
Exact time? Hold on.
No,
it was like 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
Correct.
Okay. Well, we're doing a show. It's kind of hard to. By the way, I checked my email. Never got the podcast. Even like I download the audio.
Well, no, I wasn't going to send you the podcast. I told you how I downloaded it.
No, but
motherfucker, you guys have central. This is HQ. This is central. You can get the podcast.
You know it's a shoot when he drops the motherfucker.
But can I just say something? You know how much easier it is instead of me having to log in to Bubba Army
Oh
HQ
my God.
and then me having to download it, or I go to my email and you know what I could have done? Hey, forward the email to Macho, right? Or should I say, hey Macho, can you go on Bubba Army HQ and download the? Because you guys send the audio to us, right?
We send it to Tuttle sends it to Seth.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that everyone here. So it would have been a lot easier if you guys if Tuttle would have just forwarded that email to myself or Macho.
Okay.
Because me and
I'm dancing with you, but still, this isn't a point where you're like, trying to pin this all on us. Like,
Hold
you
on.
could have just as easily downloaded it from the fucking website.
So during the main show, I have to have Macho stop what he's doing to then go download the audio and then edit it when it's your guys' podcast that we're trying to put over.
Did you
and
want
the
us
audio.
to edit it? If so, say that. Because your message says, we'll get it edited.
Oh, can I just
We
say
just
something?
read it verbatim.
Hold on, can I just say something? I asked you guys to send me over the audio. Did I get that?
You said, or send us the audio.
But if you guys are wanting to get kind of put over, you think you would do a little bit of legwork.
I'm not disagreeing that.
So next time you want me to be like, hey guys, I need you to edit this audio right now and get it over to me.
Maybe not that rude, but maybe like, hey, if you guys want your promotion on this, edit an audio and get us a clip. We'll play it.
I'll do that. But what was Tuttle's response to me again?
That was a dick move on his part. I got heat with him about. I'm literally like this right now between fucking Lumix and Tuttle.
This is the only part of the story that I have not heard is what Tuttle's response was.
I'm waiting for it.
Because here I am. I'm kind of on Colton's side, but I have not heard the Tuttle punch.
Hold on, but can I just say something? You know what, Colton? You know what? I should have just managed it in a different situation. I was kind of being like, you used to work here.
Correct.
Tuttle has worked here.
Correct.
You both know exactly how things work here. When you worked here, there's probably like 3-4 more people.
When we worked here, this
Interns.
is how it worked. If Bubba wanted audio edited, and this is shoot, okay?
For an after show.
It didn't matter what. If Bubba wanted audio edited, if Bubba wanted an audio clip, we were editing that. His employees were editing that audio.
Correct. There was, and there normally people in the back, or Colton, when you and I would do a show and we had a high spot, who did he?
Okay, so when you and I did a show and we wanted our high spot played on the main show,
Who edited it?
you and I would edit the audio.
Did we send it to Gargiulo?
Meaning the people that did the show. So yes, I'm seeing your point there, meaning Loner and Stoner should have edited their audio and sent it
I'll
in.
take it to it, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Bubba will say, like,
I think we're all equally wrong.
I know. Listen, maybe Bubba will come and be like, Lummy, shut the fuck up. You're wrong. But in my aspect, the Loner and Stoner show is a show outside of the Bubba the Love Sponge show. Rhett works for the Bubba Love Sponge show, obviously the Bubba Army.
But
and
this
obviously
clip was
podcast.
wanted to be played on the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
But don't you? That helps you guys, but also helps the podcast. And I just needed a little bit of help.
Okay, so if Alex Stein's show had a fucking fuck in it and it had to be edited out, are you guys making Jimmy edit that to send it to you? Or is you guys pulling the audio, however you guys need to pull it, and editing out the fuck and putting it in?
To be honest, if we asked, they would edit it for us.
Okay.
Yes.
So once again, did you ask?
I didn't even get the audio that I asked for.
You didn't ask for us to edit it. You
I
said
didn't ask
we'll
for
edit it.
Hold on. I didn't ask for edit. I asked for the audio. I asked for when we're on the air for a little, like, you know what JD does? Hey, JD. From the Howard Stern show. Bubba needs that, like, and he'll actually send me the audio.
If you...
What?
Okay, once again,
I didn't
I'm
ask.
like
I
this.
didn't ask.
You weren't start. I'm gonna be quite honest
I
with
didn't
you.
ask-
I'm gonna break this down and be 100% honest across the board. Okay. Yes, we probably should have had the timestamps and got it over to you and sent you the audio. Okay, that falls on the Loner and Stoner side. On the the BRN morning or the BRN side, you maybe could have also gave us better direction on what you're looking for, because you let's be real, your communication skills aren't the best. You didn't really communicate what you needed from us.
I'll tell you this right now. 239.
You guys are great. Colton was thinking what I was thinking, but like I said, this is Berto. That was awesome. That Loner Stoner episode, he lost his freaking mind. I think that's.
Oh, I'd love to hear it. I would love to hear it. I would love to let Bubba play it. I would have loved all these things, Berto. But you know what? It's my fault because I didn't communicate. But you know what? Also, I like. See, I'm the type of person. I'm kind of like Bubba. And when I say that, and it's not disrespectful, Bubba's a great communicator. Bubba sometimes.
So you're not like Bubba in that aspect.
Will you shut the fuck up for a second? Let me explain this.
You communicated that pretty clear.
I do the same thing Bubba does on text. I put hey, but just like Bubba puts hey, because you want them to see the.
That drives you nuts.
Yeah,
I'm standing up. That fucking drives you nuts when Bubba does that shit to you, and now you're gonna do the same shit to us. That's fucked up.
Hey, motherfucker, I didn't do that. And yes, Zach, I didn't do that to you. I said I need to know your timestamp for that while we're doing the show, and then got back to you and said, can you send me the audio? Because I started getting annoyed that you were answering, Tuttle wasn't answering. Yeah, he works, but it's your guys' show. And if I told Bubba, hey, the weekly wrap-up show, hey, Bubba, or hey, Rhett has this going on. Rhett, what, would we not have the audio ready if we asked for it?
I mean, if there was something on this show that we wanted to show Bubba, we would go through and edit it like we did with the Hootie audio last week.
There you go. Exactly. Rhett, did you edit that?
Yes.
Rhett's part of the show. Am I part? Rhett, are you part of the Stoner and Loner show?
I am not.
I'm not either. So there's a high spot. The executive producer that I am, I don't know the show. I did not listen to it. I'm sorry about that. I had a lot of other things going on. There's a high spot that I said Bubba was interested in hearing. We want to play it on the fucking show. You think you two motherfuckers would be like, oh shit, we're going to get our podcast played on the main show. Let's fucking edit the audio.
Let me play devil's advocate here. I don't want to pick sides. I'm not doing that
Hold
at
on,
all.
hold
But
on.
to be fair, Lummy.
Let's finish Berto real quick.
All right,
Hold
Berto,
on.
See,
sorry.
every time we get a point
I
over
know,
here.
yeah, we gotta get back to the calls.
You are like Bubba, motherfucker.
We gotta clear the lines, Berto. What's up, buddy?
Berto, what's up?
No, it's basically like Rhett was saying, playing devil's advocate. Now Colton knows when there's a high spot, have it ready for you, edited and everything ready to go.
I have a
But
point to
this
that,
makes
Berto.
Friday show. You see how he did it. He played it to where Wednesday's podcast was awesome. You guys talked about it. You got to the after show instead of the main show. Now you have double the amount of stuff to talk on Friday,
Exactly.
but you skipped the main show.
That's right. See?
So now,
Are you listening
what
to this?
this shows here is you showing them the leadership of, hey, check it out. When you have a high spot, have it ready for Bubba.
Yeah, so he should have been a better EP, a better leader.
Oh, Lummy just wants you to learn. He wants this to be a learning experience.
But you got to see with Lummy, too, he's juggling a lot of stuff. I mean,
Thank you,
he's
Berto.
juggling everything.
That's
Especially
right.
The Funko Pop that I knew that it was going to be 100% took me 6 months, but I'm like,
It was cool, though.
I knew. Yeah, I thought it was cool. That's why I let the glasses come off, because I knew he was going to say something about it. So he could take them off, put them on, all that crazy stuff.
That's cool.
So wait,
But,
Berto, you're saying that they should have had that high spot for me, right?
Yeah, okay. Get back to what Rhett was saying.
but I get what Colton's trying to say, because he
give it another
doesn't
day.
know everything that you guys want.
Okay, what was Rhett saying? Okay, thank you, Berto.
But hold on, now he knows, so now you're going to get better high spots when it comes up. You're going to be more prepared. It's going to make you guys look 20 times better. The more you guys work together, the better it looks together. Yeah,
That's right.
I
That's
hear
right,
all this,
Berto.
and I'm like, you guys are money. So, but if you hear an outside point of view, you kind of see it in both ways. But
Exactly.
man, like I said, Colton,
John Costica,
Colton's killing it with
$15.
Tuttle, and freaking everybody's just killing it, man. You guys just keep it up and keep up with the good content. You guys have a good weekend.
Thank you, Berto.
Thanks, Berto.
Appreciate
Thank you, Berto. Listen,
Oh, hey, why can't you let Rhett talk?
I'm letting Red talk. All I said was thank you, Berto, and I hung up on him. Go for it, Red.
All right, let me two things. One, we still never heard what Tuttle said.
We still don't know what Tuttle said.
We still don't know what Tuttle said to you that got you so pissed off. But two, let me be fair. I think Loner and Stoner is like 0-3 on the big show. It seems like every single time we try and give Bubba a piece of content from their show, he just shits all over it. Like the first time he was like, they gotta be better. They gotta be better. And then there was another time he basically said the same thing. And then most recently, poor Tuttle, man, he was texting me and emailing me the video where he was interviewing those guys fishing. And he's like, I'm going to work on editing to clean it up for the air. I'm going to do the centered version and send it over to you so you can have it ready. And if Bubba wants to play it on the air, he can. So he I think 2 weeks it took him to send it over to me. Okay. I finally got the clean copy. We got 30 seconds into the video. And Bubba on the air was like, "This fucking sucks, Tuttle. This is terrible. I'm not gonna keep you around if you don't step it up, buddy."
Really
so I mean,
Well,
God bless Tuttle. He probably doesn't want to send anything in.
Hold on. Tuttle's worked here long enough, and Colton even knows. I mean, Colton submitted some video. I remember when you did that parody song that Bubba made you do back in the day.
99 Red Balloons.
That was
bullshit.
complete fucking horrible.
Oh, it
Bubba
was
shit all
terrible,
over it.
dude.
But
I
you
told
know
him from the
what?
start
Did you
I can't
give up?
sing.
Did you give up?
No.
You kept trying.
No.
So what I'm trying to say is that you both know how to work. It's not like, and this is no disrespect because I love Bossy the One Man Posse and the Take Bit Boys, but it'd be like, they don't really, they don't know how it is inside the building.
They're not in the Bubba world as much.
Correct. They're on the outside still. They've never really worked. You and Tuttle have worked. Well, Tuttle's fucking been here like since 2010.
Yeah, Tuttle. I mean, if
Tuttle
anybody
knows,
knows how to work, it's
exactly, and he knows what Bubba wants. And listen, this is not hate on Tuttle. I love Tuttle. Hold on. I'll give you a second. The last time Tuttle was on, Bubba said, "Step it up," like videos, blah blah blah. So you think if you guys thought you had a good, from the blow up, blah blah blah, and then I say, "Hey, Bubba wants audio," and Tuttle who loves airtime, loves all that. You think he would have jumped right on it, or at least responded with like,
Hey.
"I'm working. I'll get it to you tonight."
I don't think I'm not giving any pushback on that.
But instead, Tuttle said what, Lummy? Because that's what everybody is dying to know.
That's what he said.
That's what I got right there.
Nothing.
Oh, he
Well,
didn't
this
say
is-
Silence.
And this is what Lummy said.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Can you hear me?
Tuttle, are you there?
Nothing. Silence.
Nothing.
So that part, I agree. That's why I said when I started this by
Hold
saying
on,
I
hold
got
on.
a three-way duel going on right now.
You know what? Before I go, let me
fucking
check
trucks that can stand off.
Let me check.
dude.
Let me check my text real quick. Tuttle, Colton.
Well, we just went through my text, so for you to blame this completely on us is kind of fucked.
I didn't say you.
Okay.
I appreciate you responding, and I even led off of that. I'm saying let me check my text real quick to make sure. Let's see, Colton Tuttle. Okay, but you know what? I don't have him under Tuttle. Maybe I have it under his first name, Pat.
HR Pat.
HR Pat. Wednesday.
Do you want to call HR Pat? Is that where you're going with this?
May 29th at 7:12. Can someone let me in the side door? I got locked up. May 20. That's the last
Last week.
response that I got from HR Pat.
Hey,
Sorry.
let me ask you another question about our good friend HR Pat here. He's talked before. He's been vocal about just the pressure he feels being back in Bubba's world, not only as fucking Tuttle, but as sober Tuttle. So do you think he's just got like extra anxiety about this stuff?
So
like I know he knows how to
yes.
work for sure, but he also knows that there's a ton of pressure because if he keeps fucking up, he knows that the next time Bubba tells him to like go away,
Yeah, he
that
gets
might
in his
be
head.
it.
So
He
he
gets in his head.
can't edit the audio?
No, no.
I'm staying out of that. I'm just throwing you thoughts.
I didn't even say it's edit the audio.
Hello.
He's got to put it on you,
Hey!
saying, "Motherfucker, you work here."
Tuttle. I work for your podcast.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
man,
you're on the air.
Oh, Bubba's here. Hold on.
Hey, you're on the air. And by the way,
Shit.
Tuttle, great hearing from you, buddy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I wish this person would get the fuck out of my way and fucking not pull on the side of the motherfucking road.
It's all right. I may be getting in trouble here for a second.
Get him.
What mic are you
No.
on?
Two things, Lummy.
Yes, sir.
One,
Sorry. Yes, sir.
you and I had a text exchange yesterday.
I didn't mention
Go
anything
look
about
at
that.
it
Yes.
and let me know if there's the word "hey" on it at all.
Hold on. I said you to
Go look at it. Just go look at it.
No,
No. Just look at it and see how
No, it didn't.
No. Hold on. Shut the fuck up. And see if how I addressed you and what was the first thing I said.
Oh, I mean,
I said Lummy,
yes.
not hey, not nothing. And then from Lummy, I got into we're not going to get into it, but I
Yeah.
got exactly into what. See, I'm trying to be better because I
Oh,
know you
Bubba,
guys don't like that hey.
That wasn't a hate. That was me saying that I'm like you with text messaging.
No, I know, but I wanted to make sure I get through that.
Oh, yeah,
then
and I said that.
Tuttle.
Yes, sir.
You know how to work, but you're being lazy. You know what the fuck I want. I want the bingo footage. I sent you the bingo machine. I mean, you got a treasure trove full of content over there with those old people and you working them, and for some reason I can't get that through you. I don't want people deer hunting on the side of the road in Volusia County. I don't want any of that shit. You live in a treasure trove full of content. Like you're the fucking main, you're the main weather maker over at the retirement community. You own your own place. You got a fucking pressure washer shakedown, and you do trivia and bingo nights. That is all. I mean, you doing bingo night with my new bingo machine, by the way. That's money. Why are we sitting here arguing about what Stoner and Loner, how good it is, how bad it is, when I've told you exactly what I need?
I was just saying this. Tuttle not responding.
Okay,
for something,
and I'm
Bubba.
not making excuses, Bubba. I thought that it was going to be my offer the next time that I came in. But I can be more than have that.
No, I don't need it any sooner than when you do come in. You've already gotten it to Rhett. It's ready. It's ready to go. So you know that Rhett probably know. I'm not speaking for him. He can speak for himself. But I would think that Rhett would like to have probably at least 2 or 3 days lead time if you're giving him something that he needs to get ready for the show. By the time he gets it all read out, he didn't want. He doesn't want you to give it. If you're going to be in on a Wednesday, don't give it to him Tuesday at 4:00.
Okay, so get it to him at the beginning of the week.
I would say no later than noon by Monday.
No,
Like
and I will say, like, Tuttle's been fine with the stuff he's given me. He usually gives me plenty of notice, and a lot of the editing, like, he does himself. You know what I mean? So it takes out the legwork for me.
So I love a great deal just as much as the next guy, but I'm not going to crawl through a bed of hot coals or go out of my way just to save a few bucks. And if I am, man, it's got to be easy. No hoops, no BS. So when Mint Mobile says it's easy to get wireless for $15 a month with the purchase of a 3-month plan, I'm going to call them out on it. Turns out, it's really that easy. It's that easy to get wireless for $15 a month. The longest part of the process was the time I spent on hold waiting to break up with my old provider. That's a nightmare. Wish everything was as easy as Mint. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk-to-text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your old phone number with you, along with all of your existing contacts. To get this new customer offer with your 3-month premium wireless plan for only $15 a month, you must go go to mintmobile.com/Bubba. That's mintmobile.com/BUBBA. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Bubba. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower on 40 gigabytes on unlimited plans. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. Listen,
video stuff that I did.
I want you and Colton to be longtime fixtures here. You guys both know how my world works.
Well, you think so, Bubba. I would hope you agree with me on what I was with the whole point.
And
of
I didn't know what the
argument
problem. I was in my massage chair. I've been hearing hit and misses.
Oh, so Bubba,
did Tuttle flat out ignore you?
Yeah. So you asked for audio from the show. Remember they had the blow up with the equipment. It was really funny, but.
Oh, yeah.
I sent a group text at 5:38 between Colton, Tuttle, and myself. Said, hey, guys, where's your high spot on this, from your podcast? Please let us know.
5:38 a.m.
A.m.
Right.
Colton got back to me.
Because we talked about it this morning.
So I did it. No, it was yesterday morning.
Right.
So I got right to Colton. I knew they would be sleeping, but I knew a later response.
Right, sure.
Well, it was 7:30-ish. Colton responds, hey, I'm driving. Here's where it's at. And we're obviously busy.
Colton doesn't have superstar-itis. Pat does.
So, yeah. So
I also have a job. I'm not at the same time. I'm not making excuses.
But hold on. How long's a text take? A minute max?
I've got one back from him. So
you did?
I didn't get one back.
See, Tuds, all you got to do is like Lummy at work. We'll get to it as soon as I get a chance. That's it. That's just acknowledging. That's acknowledging that he's looking for something. And you're at work. I mean,
Colton said he was driving down. He couldn't get it. And I just asked, can you guys email me this was during the show. Can you guys email me at least the audio from the show? Because Tuttle emails Seth the show. So I just said, hey, guys.
Do you know how to edit, Lummy?
Yeah.
Do you know how to edit?
Yeah, he does.
But I didn't get the audio, and I'm sorry, let me get Macho off it. Let me get Macho. By the way, this was during the show. This was during the show while we're working for Bubba and actually trying to promote your guys' podcast. And all I asked for was you to go in your email while you're working and hit forward from the Seth email to forward Lummy, the show, Andy or Macho, anybody, the audio. And by the way, it's 11:14 a.m. on a Friday, and I still haven't got the audio.
Don't fuck with Lummy. He's the EP, and I mean, it's like you don't have respect for his EP-ness. And you're kind of fucking jobbing him out a little bit.
That's kind of how I feel right now. You didn't even respond, Tuttle. At least Colton said he's working. And I still, at this point in time, starting the podcast, wanting to talk about, this is the weekly wrap-up.
Yeah, I mean,
we break down the podcast.
Yeah, Friday show, man. Fucking prime time. I may have talked about it, but these guys certainly would have.
Listen, we don't
give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
We don't get the biggest numbers in the world, Tuttle. But if we talk about it on the weekend and say, here's the audio we didn't get to play, and Chief Charlie 215, $20 on the super chat. We didn't get to play it on the main show, but at least if we could talk about it on this show.
Come on, Todd. You know how to work.
Maybe 10, 15, 20 more people will download your podcast and be interested.
Todd, we're on an uptick. We got some really good things happening, and if you don't want to be part of it anymore, then we'll just keep Colton, singing.
No, I do, Bubba, because I'm even trying to develop other podcasts, bonus podcasts, that I could be doing for you.
Well, it starts and stops with communicating efficiently with fucking Lummy. If he's got something that you can just shoot off via a forward email that makes the show better and that, shows some positive light on what you guys are doing podcasting-wise and probably will get replayed on this show as well. Like, what the fuck? I mean, you know how to work better than that. Come on, Tuds.
Okay. I will basically do whatever.
It's too late now.
Needs
it's too late now. I mean, you ruined the spontaneity, you ruined the bit. But
wait, come guys, for real. I actually had court this morning. I've been doing that stuff. I've been staying busy. I'm working my ass off right now. And I want to be a part of this. I really appreciate it.
Well, then document a lot of this shit. And when you have a meltdown on your fucking podcast, it's funny. And let me ask for it in a timely fashion. Get it to him.
But Bubba, I didn't ask.
Bubba,
I didn't ask you to edit it.
Though.
Really? Friday? Today? I asked you yesterday. And I didn't say, hey, can you edit? I even said, We'll edit it. Please help us send us the audio. Send us the raw audio instead of us having to go.
Did you say that, Tom? Did you?
Yeah, I said, can you please email me the audio? I said, can you please email the audio? After I got no response, I said, can you guys, this was at 7, 8 o'clock. I said, can you say
to Seth, you could have thought outside the box and asked Seth for it.
You know what? I just like Colton said, I could have asked Macho, hey, can you go download the Bubba Army HQ? Can you go to Bubba Army HQ, stop, and then download Neil Malplaisir, $50 on the super chat. And you know what? You're right, Tuttle. I could have easily gone outside the box and hey, Tuttle, listen. Why couldn't you just forward the fucking 10-second email? You know how hard that would have been.
Tuttle.
You're like, oh, you could have went and downloaded it. I could have got the audio, Tuttle. Really?
Hold on. Tuttle, shut up. Tuttle, shut up. Let's let Colton give us his opinion on this whole situation. Colton, you are his best friend. You're the co-host of the show. Let's have you.
So I started this by saying I'm in a 3-way duel. I do think Loner and Stoner got some heat. We should have probably got the audio over to Lummy. But at the same time, Lummy's saying, Lummy could have gotten the audio. I mean, this is headquarters.
Hold on.
He could have downloaded it if we really needed it.
Bubba could have got fucking audio he wants.
Hold on.
Seth can get fucking audio. Anyone can. It's called help.
$20. Give the proper due or dues.
So between the two, that's why I said we're in a 3-way battle royal now. We're all 3 at fault.
Colton, you both have worked here. I literally said you both have fucking worked here. You know exactly what Bubba wants. You know exactly that you got to edit the audio when we do after shows. Like there's you would.
Are you okay?
I'm getting fucking really pissed off, Tuttle. You're really poking the fucking bear.
It sounds like you're having a heavy birdation.
Yeah, I am, because I'm getting really fucking pissed off when you're literally telling me to do something. There's called a chain of command. It's your fucking show. I don't work for you. I don't work for your podcast. I work for Bubba. You want to promote your shit? You want to do your shit? You need to promote it. If I was doing something and I don't promote it.
When did Bubba tell you to get the audio?
5:38 when I text you.
You could have thought ahead of that, right?
I don't listen to your podcast.
Tuttle, I'm just going to tell you that you're really, really fucking really close to just never fucking being part of my shit again. Like, for real. I think that you have a really, really, really good future here. I think you're funnier than fuck. I love the world that you live in as far as the retirement community and the bingo visual and all that shit. But quit. I'm just telling you, man. Fucking quit arguing with Lummy and just try to be a little bit more, a little bit more friendly and compliant, because you're not being reasonable at all.
Okay,
you really are not.
Can I like to wipe the slate clean here? And I'm sorry, Lummy. I should have been proactive, and I should have gotten you that audio. And I'm sorry that I did not reply and be a complete asshole. So I promise you, Lummy, it'll never happen again.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you, Tuttle.
As long as he's not patronizing.
He's patronizing. Xerxes 69, $10. The fact of the matter is, Tuttle, it is patronizing,
Lummy,
and I know you don't respect.
I
know you don't respect what I fucking do here, and that just shows.
No, I do.
You didn't fucking text me back. You have a job, Tuttle, and if you tell someone to do something and you fucking don't get a response, you're gonna get pissed off. And when Bubba asked to do something. And we're doing the main show. Bubba's asking me to get fucking audio. Bubba's asking me to get fucking news topics. And you want me to fucking sit there and go, oh, Bubba, sorry, I can't get you that fucking clip that you want because I have to edit fucking Tuttle's audio for him. Or I have to go download it.
Lummy, you ought to tell Tuttle he's lucky that I'm getting old and forget shit, or if I would have hammered you today at 9:30 and been like, Lummy, Rhett, where the fuck's that audio at?
Sorry, Bubba, I should have got it. Tuttle didn't send it to me. It was too. It was too much.
I literally forgot my first name by fucking.
I did it because I felt it was just fucking respectful. It takes 5 seconds. Not even 5 seconds.
That's where I'm kind of mad at you. You should have, as we were getting in the 11th hour of the show almost being over, you should have said, by the way, boss man, I just want to remind you that Tuttle kind of screwed us over a little bit. I got a hold of him at 5:36 a.m. today to get that audio.
No, it was yesterday.
Okay.
That's even worse. There's a lot of things going on.
I'm sorry,
There's
my
a lot of
friend.
things going on. Sorry.
But can I bring up one thing, though, Bubba? And I agree. I'm not going to let that happen again, okay? I promise you, I will have you highlight from every single show. But I really think you're being kind of hypocritical about getting on my ass about returning text.
I'm not. Not when my executive producer. Hold on. When my executive producer has told me that the Stoner and Loner show had a high spot of Tuttle fucking having a meltdown, and I want to accentuate that on the big show where we got 30, 40,000, 50,000 people listening through various, through our 9,700 platforms, that it's going to be good for your brand. It's going to be funny entertainment. It's going to be great content all across the board. Rhett might be able to make a short about it. It's hard telling what kind of legs it may or may not have. And you just flat out don't acknowledge Lummy when you do verify the fact that you did get it. And we all know that forwarding a copy of a piece of audio that you already have saved is not that big a deal. I think that I think it's being lazy, somewhat disrespectful. I think that a lot of people aren't taking Lummy seriously as the executive producer. He is bona fide lock, stock, and barrel. Your immediate supervisor. You should fucking recognize. You should recognize that. You should be cooler to him. And going back and forth, your answer should have been what you did just recently after speaking to me. But you've had to go on and on and on and on. Just like, you know what, Tuttle? I couldn't play. I think Rhett either fucking edited it or we just didn't play it. But when you're our first day back and you were gonna say you're sorry to Shane and Shannon, you instantaneously was like being a complete dick to Shannon. I don't think we were even able to use it.
We dumped it.
We used it, but we definitely had to dump some stuff out.
We used it, but you had to sharpen your knife on the deal.
You're right.
Okay, we just didn't use it stock. I know that. So, Tuttle, sometimes you're your own worst enemy. It's hard telling where you could be in life or in radio or whatever, or even another chance with us on a full-time basis if you'd get your shit together and quit being so combative. God, that's what Shane from JVC hates. That's what Shannon hates. That's what's got you thrown out of my place 4 or 5 fucking times. Know your role, Tuttle.
John from Naples, $20 on the Cash App.
Thank you. Tuttle, know your fucking role. You got a ton of experience. You're like the Antonio Brown of fucking, you got all the tools to be funny and fuck, but you always just flame the fuck out.
No Malpazier, $10. Lummy's union rep, and then Bubba, can you check your PayPal? Big Buck might have given a PayPal.
I just jack off on your back. That's all I do, like Antonio Brown, by accident. And that's what ends up happening. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm going to do a better job. I'm fixing it. I'm sorry, Lummy. Mr. How should I address you, by the way? Do you want Lummy?
Now
you
you're
want
definitely
you
are patronizing me,
yes, Lummy
motherfucker.
Buck. Thank you, Buck, on the PayPal. Yeah,
hey, Tuttle, just fucking Lummy. Jesus Christ.
Tuttle, stop patronizing him. Stop tuttling this up. Realize that first of all, I adore Colton. I wish Colton had enough talent just to do his own show and not have to worry about your bullshit. But unfortunately, he doesn't. And you are a big. You know what? You're so fucking talented, and you know how to work. You got the absolute it factor. But sometimes you're just your own worst enemy, and that's the pot calling the kettle black to an extent. Listen, I've tuttled myself out of some great situations, but goddamn, I fundamentally, if Gary, if I was working still for Howard, and Gary got a hold of Brent or me or somebody and said Howard wanted a piece of audio, you can bet in a timely fashion because he wants to play it and wants to talk, and put you over. We would have gotten to it, been far more respectful about it.
Bubba, I use an example. I message JD, and JD will get it to me.
Yeah. So who the fuck, Tuttle? I mean, Jesus. Poor fucking Colton over here. He's a nervous wreck because he's your buddy and everything. He's high as fuck, and he's your buddy, and he knows you're just being a real fuck up right now. You're being that defiant Tuttle that gets yourself usually that fucks good things up for you. Why? Why are you being that way right now?
I'm sorry, Bubba. It won't happen again. And Warren, I'm sorry. I really do apologize. I will, do a better job at respecting your.
Don't call me Warren.
Knight Rider 12 says Tuttle needs to know when to stop working and when something actually needs to be done.
Yeah, listen, Tuttle, don't call me
Not everything's
Warren.
a work. Not everything's a fucking high spot. No. Not everything's adversarial. Not everything's. Sometimes we got to do some fucking business. And Lummy, I got to tell you, man, and Lummy fucking keeps, Lummy, I tell Lummy shit, and he gets on it. He works on it.
Yes, sir.
That's why he's very deserving
and Rhett gets his shit done, and Mach, fuck.
We got a small team, but a well-oiled machine. We got a well-oiled machine, Tuttle.
And I'm sorry, Warren, it won't happen again.
No, Warren. His name's Lummy. Stop being a dick.
It's like people calling Bubba Todd and Rhett.
I'll put you two in the man. Lummy, how mad would you be? How cool would you? How happy would you be if I put big bopper gloves on both you and fucking Tuttle, and you could just fucking wear him out?
I'd feel bad beating the shit out of him, though.
I know he's kind of cagey and white trash. You might not be able to catch him. He might. Honest to God, he might fucking take like a 30 Adderall, and
I'll take 100 of them. Iggy McGillicuddy, $20. Don't call me Warren.
He could fucking
I got a lot of prescriptions now.
I'm just saying though.
I'm going to be on a setup too.
Yeah,
I'm going to be on an edible. I'm going to be on a perk, and I'm also going to be on about 30 or 60 milligrams of Adderall. That's the perfect spot to be in.
And if your heart doesn't explode, you might win. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, Tuttle, please get your shit together. Be more timely. Know that we appreciate what you and Colton do. And when you got a potential high spot, funny meltdown on Tuttle. And Tuttle, give me some bingo. Have you done bingo yet with my new machine?
Not with the new machine. The balls haven't come in yet.
Okay. Secondly, are you gonna get some bingo footage for me?
Yes, I will get some bingo footage for you before I come in again.
And by the way, Bubba, I'm going to drive this point home, and I know it's going to just be pandering, but when you asked me to get that bingo machine, I got up right in that 5 minutes and 20 seconds, went back, found it, got it, brought it to the studio.
Oh, I know, Lummy.
In that 5 minutes, because you asked me, and I was responsible enough.
I cannot recant all the good things you do.
Oh, no, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying for Tuttle. I mean, look, I just wanted at
Tuttle's
least
a
a day
fucking
and
dick.
a half or
Tuttle's a dick, and he's on thin ice.
Oh no, I'm sorry that I escaped off the plantation and stuff, and you're wanting me to hop on something immediately, Lummy. That shit really pisses me off, Lumix. That you would bring up, I walked and got a lotto machine.
You know what? Hey, Tuttle.
It's true.
Hey, Tuttle. Can I say?
It took more energy for him to get up and go find that machine than it would have taken for you to forward a fucking email to him. You know what? Boom. You know what? Open up. Okay, let me see. One click opens up the email. The other click, you go to forward it. Then you hit the fucking piece of audio. It might be 4 clicks at best, Pat. Maybe. Okay. And that came from Colton with perfect hair. That shit is super glued.
4 jobs.
That shit is straight.
I'm sorry.
That shit is absolutely straight.
He looks like Baker Mayfield.
All right, he does look like Baker Mayfield. All right, get over. I don't want to take Colton's mic time. Pat, I love you. Please, I'm begging you not to fuck this. I know some things that you don't know, and we're getting ready to explode on a couple big things, and that could really be good for all of us and everybody that's on the team. It'll be good for. And so, Pat, please be on the team. I'm telling you, don't get yourself thrown off the fucking team.
I won't. Now Subway's busy. Damn it. I was trying to get here early.
That's all right. Hold on. I'm going to give it back over to Colton.
Hold on, Bubba. Before you go, I know you stopped by shortly. I just want to ask while you are here, how are you feeling about tonight? Are you nervous?
I was in the massage chair listening to you guys' show. That's why I knew it came in. I don't know, man. I have so many mixed feelings, and I don't know. Very rarely in my career do I not know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I have no idea. I mean,
be careful with him.
Now with you guys though, and even if you're afraid to tell me what potentially you think, because it'll upset me, I'm asking you to be intellectually honest with me. Give me both sides of the spectrum. It could be this, or it could be that, or it could be somewhere in between. I want to start with you, Rhett, because you seem to know him pretty well. What's your opinion?
I think there's going to be food and physical comedy involved. I think you're either going to have to eat or drink something at some point. And I don't think he's going to blatantly disrespect you by any means. but I think at some point he's going to make you uncomfortable. Now, we do have two main theories that we've heard between the fans and chat and everyone in here.
Right.
There's two things that if he's going to, try and swerve you or whatever, there's two things that I think are going to happen. One of them would potentially be a Hogan run out, which we've talked about on the air.
A fake Hogan?
And a fake Hogan impersonator,
Right,
kind of for the bit. Or the other one, which I don't want to say it has legs because we're just kind of grasping at straws here, but
a lot of fans think that.
I think there's less than 0% chance he could bring Calta out.
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't think he would.
I don't think so.
But I have talked to a lot of people who I know who work at Cox still. And,
it would show you how desperate Calta is.
They're going to be there.
It would show you how desperate he is, because he should have nothing to do with me. If he was smart, he wouldn't.
What if he doesn't know either?
No. I mean,
then you shoot on him.
Right.
You know I'm going to shoot on him. I'm going to shoot on him.
That's what I said. If they bring out Mike Calta, I hope it looks like the fucking Jerry Springer show up there.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Can I come up and help you?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Absolutely, because he's got one coming for what he did in Merch Creek.
Oh, no shit.
I mean, old school wise, he's got one coming for what he did to Merch Creek. He hurt her. He absolutely physically hurt her. And to walk away from that, and it had his cronies, all his little legal cronies, and Chad Cronister and all the little fucking whoever called on his behalf to get her to no pros is just unfucking believable. For them to say that he was the victim and she was the aggressor, how can you weigh 415 pounds and a fucking 103-pound girl be the aggressor on you in any capacity? I mean, in any capacity, even if you're 415 pounds, 6'3", and a bitch is swinging on you, you could literally just fucking keep her at fucking bitch, get off me. You don't got to yoke her the fuck up.
Nope.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's you guys can see I'm already lit up on that deal.
I didn't mean to get you worked up. I'm sorry.
Oh, Colton, what do you think?
Honestly, I was hearing the same two things: a Hogan run out or something to do with Across the Bridge. And it sucks to say that or be that, but that's what I've been seeing and hearing as well.
Is he that desperate? Is he that desperate?
I don't know.
Is he that fucking desperate?
I don't even know if that's what it comes down to. I just think. I
did hear he's in trouble over there. I mean, I did hear that his contract's up and that he ain't got a new one right now.
Yeah, but he's done this before.
Well, I know.
Same old song and dance.
I know. But you do that when they're whittling you down. You don't do that when they're rolling you out and they're happy for you.
Yeah.
You go through the adversarial fucking contract negotiation every 2 years when it's adversarial and not going good.
I mean, realistically, as far as tonight, though, I think those two theories are probably the most out there things that could happen. I mean, maybe he brings out somebody else to try and make you uncomfortable, but like I think it's just going to be, some physical comedy, and if there is a bit, I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy.
What are you going to be there? You going to be there, Colton?
No.
Couldn't quite afford it.
What do you think, Lummy?
He didn't get a free ticket, Bubba. What do I think?
Thank you, Bubba. Have a good weekend. Yes, sir.
Bye, Warren.
Bye, Bubba. I know, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Bubba.
My headphones feel a little stretched.
All right, Tuttle.
Sorry.
All right, Tuttle, have fun at your Subway, buddy.
I mean, just a little bit.
All right. Thank you, Lummy.
Thank you, Tuttle. Love you.
I'm sorry. Bye.
Bring your fishing pole next
Bye,
time.
Loner. We got this.
He hung up. He was mad.
Oh, yeah, we haven't even talked to Bubba about the pond yet, have we?
No.
Oh, come on.
I know. I said no. I mean.
Did you show him that video you showed me?
No.
That was fucking awesome. That's what he's been waiting for like 3 years. Every time he asks you about fishing the pond, he wants one of those videos, and he's never seen it.
Oh, you got a video for him?
Yeah. We have a special guest. 214.
Pimp on a blimp. What's happening, fellas?
What's up, Stein?
Listen to Pimp on the Blimp listening to the show.
Yeah, I just saw Bubba make a cameo. He's freaking sweating bullets, dude.
Hey, man, thanks for putting me in your 200th episode. I like that. You had Anthony on there, and that was a good show.
It was a good show. Ben Avery's dominating. Oh, and real quick, as executive producer, you need to have my guy Forgiato Blow on, dude. The guy's going quadruple viral.
Oh, yeah, I've reached out to him.
Uh-oh.
I gave
yelling
you your
again.
number. You need to reach out again because I gave him your number. I thought he was going to reach out back to you.
on Monday.
He's a superstar, dude.
Hey,
Especially around here.
Superstar.
No shit. I literally called him on Monday and left him a message again.
Well, you probably sounded very unprofessional in your message. You need to have more professional messages.
Well, we know how Lummy's communication skills are.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to say something right now. I ran a multi-million-dollar business, and I was the salesman. I know how to sound professional when I need to sound professional. So
Okay, well, I'm not saying you're unprofessional. I'm just saying, with this guy, maybe you need to be unprofessional, maybe because he doesn't like, all that, buttoned up, politically correct bullcrap. So maybe
So
you need
you're
to have
thinking
a
I
little
need to, should I three-way with you one time and be like, hey, yo, this is Lummy from the Bubba the Love Sponge show. Want you on the show.
MAGA.
Maga. Alex, yo, you here?
That would probably help, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I know you guys are trying to, your patron. What are you? What was Tuttle just being to you? He was
Patronizing.
He was patronizing you. Is that what it is?
Yeah, but I was very respectful to this guy multiple times. I'm gonna keep trying.
Tuttle or Forgiato?
Forgiano.
Dude, Forgiato is blowing up. Okay, but let's talk about tonight. We'll get Forgiato on, but you need to get him on next week, executive producer.
Yes, I will. I will keep calling and texting him, and when I don't get a response, I had easier luck getting a hold of Brett Favre than this guy. I cold called Brett Favre, and he picked up the phone.
He's had more hit songs than Brett Favre. I'll tell you that much. He's had more Billboard charts than Brett Favre. So what does that say?
I'd rather hang out with Brett Favre than Forgiano.
But
yeah, you might get rich hanging out with Favre.
Exactly.
You're a dick rider, Favre dick rider, dude. I'm trying to save the country, MAGA America, bro. Like, what are we doing?
I'm sorry.
Dude, do you not realize professional sports are rigged, dude? I like it too, but let's just not make our whole identity a bunch of 25-year-old kids that can slam dunk a basketball. Like, who gives a damn? They don't give a damn.
I'm dick riding Stein. I'm sorry.
Well, you're allowed to do that. I'm going to on a board. That'd be a smart decision for you. Yeah, I mean, come on, dog.
I can't pronounce L's. So, what are you going to say about tonight?
Yeah, what do you think's going to happen?
So, what's the scenario? He gets there at what time, and what time's the show? Like, kind of, what is the
show starts 7:30. Doors are 7. I think I saw correctly.
Doors 6:30. And they told Bubba they needed him 8. What time? 8?
His segment is 8:45 to 9 o'clock, from what I understand.
But don't you think?
Okay, so he's just doing like a segment. So he'll get to see part of the show. And I love Eric Andre. I've watched every episode of his show, but I haven't really seen other than like short clips of his live show. So I don't necessarily know the format, but I imagine that he has Bubba on. If it's cringe or what, he can only do that so long. So there is going to be probably some quick high spot, I'm guessing. Like, he's not going to sit there and be like, well, how's the YouTube channel doing? You know what I mean?
Right.
Try to get to know him. He's going to be like, blasted Howard, because, Eric's the biggest Howard Stern fan. I mean, that guy, Howard, helped him a lot as well by just having him on. So that's why he wants to have Bubba on. And that's not disrespectful to Bubba. I'm just saying it's obvious. One of the main reasons why I first found Bubba is because Howard, so Eric's smart, right? Because Bubba has that connection, so he knows like Stern people could see it. So I think there'll be some sort of Stern Bubba connection, 1,000%. I don't know what that'll be, but like you guys are talking about Hogan, maybe he talks about that, but I guarantee Stern comes up.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
I'm just curious what the one element's going to be. The first domino to fall to kind of make it more than just a regular ass interview, because we all know that if he's going to be on stage for 15 minutes. Something's going to happen, right? He's either going to pour ranch on Bubba or make him try and drink something. Like, I don't know. I feel like my best bet is physical comedy, because when I watch videos of his live show, that's all you see is him just throwing shit around stage.
Yeah, well, and also, he is going to probably make some sort of mess, but a lot of times he does all the physical comedy. Like, he runs into the bookshelf, so I don't know how that's going to hurt Bubba if he, like, jumps through a desk. But you're right. Like, he's probably going to use weird food. He's probably going to... Dude, there's going to be some sort of surprise. Like, we're going to try to scare him.
Is he going to get him with some mustard?
There, dude, that's a 0% chance. Mike Colton's fat ass is not going to that show. I guarantee
up to the stage?
Yeah, he can't even make it up the fucking stairs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just... I'd love to do a DraftKings bet on that. I mean, he doesn't want the heat. He's not going to that. So that's just fans being stupid. No offense to the fans. That's like not even good kayfabe. But I get it. It would be a good storyline. But it's just going to be something stupid. They're going to make him feel uncomfortable. That's what he wants. But the problem is Bubba, you can't make Bubba feel uncomfortable. Bubba's just going to roll with it, whatever. If he calls Bubba fat, Bubba's going to laugh. Like, it's not – Bubba's pretty self-deprecating, so it's going to be hard to really creep or embarrass him. But he's going to try. He's going to try to embarrass him, but I don't think it's going to be like that embarrassing, right?
Right.
Just,
it's not going to be disrespectful.
The only thing is that now, Stein, what would you say? Because the doors open at 6:30. They're telling Bubba they only need him at 8:45. What time is it? 8:45?
I think they told him to get there around 8.
Whenever.
8. But don't you think that Bubba should be there a little earlier or no?
Yeah, Bubba should be there at the start of it to see what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
He should just be watching it and waiting and just seeing. And that's the other thing is if Bubba really wants to do the double work, he should get mad. He shouldn't just roll off his shoulder. He should troll Eric back. If I was going up there, I would try to troll him back, and Bubba should try to get heat with him or do something, overreact. That's where it would mess with Eric. But he's going to be a good sport.
Yeah.
But that would be funny if he actually went up there and tried to mess with Eric.
That's what I think, Stein. That's what I think, Stein, because we know Bubba when he does interviews and how much he just overtakes and overpowers. Whether he's the interviewer or the interviewee, it ends up being Bubba taking control. Mm-hmm. So I'm really excited to see where this goes and if Bubba ends up taking control of this or, at least trying to.
Yeah, he's going to do that. Howard would always do that, like go on Letterman and try to take it over. But, I think he should. I think he doesn't need to be disrespectful either, but he should try to troll him and beat him to the punch. I would. I think that'd be kind of funny. But I don't know how he trolls him, but there is a way. He just needs to.
So you're thinking Bubba should get there at 7, though, right?
Yeah, he should be there for the whole show, and he should stay to the end of the show and shake people's hands or whatever they do after.
So, get there about, I would say, 6:30.
Well, that will get him new fans.
Oh, true.
New diehard fans. Especially if y'all are in Tampa tonight. Yeah, y'all should. I don't know if they do a meet and greet after, but Bubba needs to meet as many fans in person and connect with them because he'll gain a lot of new support.
Yeah, the crowd reaction is definitely what I am curious, probably the most curious to see, is when Bubba walks out on stage and he gets introduced. I know it's an Eric Andre show, so it's going to be a bunch of 20, 30-somethings, but there's got to be a handful of people in there who know who Bubba is. And I'm curious if you're going to hear like a smattering of boos, if it's going to be a lukewarm reception. Like, how do you think the crowd responds?
No, Bubba's talking about nobody's going to boo him.
You don't think? I don't know, man.
Stein, Bubba.
You guys are paranoid. Well, it's like Stern fans, too, that are going to be there. I just don't know. I just don't think it's going to be like automatic. Like people, because Bubba has such a crazy name, Bubba the Love Sponge, people are gonna be like, oh, like they're gonna laugh because it's already kind of like edgy. So no, I don't think it's gonna be negative at all, personally.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess we'll see tonight. I mean, Rhett will be there getting video. We'll make sure that we.
Are you not going, Lummy?
Oh, I'm going.
You're not gonna go?
I'm going. But I'm saying Rhett's gonna get the video. But we'll make sure, by the way, that we get you that video, Alex. We'll email it to you. We'll make sure we make sure that Rhett gets that video up for the show and for you too. So,
well, have you guys done any opposition research? Because Eric was dating. He's dated a few celebrities.
Emily Ratajkowski. Applause to him.
And some other girls.
And said, what are you going to hate on him about that for?
That's why I'm like, hey.
You dated Emily. Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, I'm applauding him, man. I was a crush girl for me for a long time. Those tits, woo.
Yeah, she's very attractive.
She's a smoke show.
He's got some opposition research on him just so he can, know some crap about him. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be positive, and Bubba will be happy that he did it. But I hope something happens for the sake of the show, for the sake of content. Yeah, I want there to be something. Like, even if Bubba's not mad, if Bubba's listening to this, and I might text him, if he does do something to embarrass him, Bubba should break the set down, tear off the mic, flip the chair. I mean, go full heel if that's possible.
So go viral. Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Alex, thank you, sir. Congratulations on your 200th episode.
Rhett. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you making that video. Bubba was very kind. Prepaid Wireless worked really hard on that video, so thank you to her too.
Yes,
all right, you guys roll.
Thank you.
All right, peace.
See you, Alex.
All right,
Damn, now I'm stuck on Emily's Instagram.
It's hard not to. Let's roll through these.
I'm getting out of it now because I will be stuck in it for the rest of the show.
Let's roll through these last two calls and we'll get out of here. Unavailable.
How about it there? You know you can't trust them coloreds. Tell Bubba not to trust that boy.
Come on, Buzzy. Who do you got today?
He's going to get you.
Oh, he got me.
He got you.
Yeah.
You just got.
I got him.
I got him.
I got my arm on your shoulder. Oh, you're working out. Oh. 413.
I don't think that was Buzzy.
Well, my Colton Rhett at Show the Supermarket.
What's up, Joe the Supermarket?
I just had a couple quick questions for Rhett. I just need to know, I know you're going to be filming, but are we going to be having any chance of live for tonight or tomorrow night with Lummy's wrestling gimmick?
Yeah, if I can, I will. The wrestling gimmick more so, yes. We'll probably be live. The Eric Andre thing, if I can, I will. But locals.
I know. It's touchy because what they allow and what they don't, I know. But another question I have for you, Rhett, a quick one, was just seeing as how you've had more experience with Eric Andre and watching his stuff. He's talking about getting nude. Is he joking or is he serious?
No, he does that. If you go look at highlights of his live show, he'll jump up and be nude on stage, take his clothes off,
like
nude. Yeah, well, honestly, one of the funniest interviews he ever did was with Flavor Flav. Flav. Sorry, let me try not to say that as white. It's fucking hilarious. Like they were just talking about whatever. I think Flavor Flav was rambling a little bit more than they expected. And as he's talking, he just starts taking his clothes off. He just strips all the way down to nothing.
Oh, God.
It's pretty funny.
I assume he's really hung.
See it?
I assume he's really hung.
I don't know.
How else are you
I don't
comfortable
know.
enough
I haven't
to do
seen
that?
it. I haven't seen it unblurred, so I'm honestly not sure.
Oh, so they blur it. But at the live show, maybe that's what he's going to pull. He's going to pull out his hog. And that's another thing. He might bring out a hog and try to, quarter it right there live on stage.
There you go.
Here's a question I have for Lummy. Lummy, let's say things get really, really, really out of hand. When do you become involved? Like if things get out of hand and Bubba's safety's in jeopardy, when do you step up? And when do you step over and maybe get on the stage and try to save the day or whatever?
If Bubba's okay with it, right then and there. I'm going right when Bubba looks like he's in danger. Mike Thurman, $20.
Oh, so you?
Sorry, Joe, but yeah, right then and there, buddy. Jeez. All right, we'll run through these again. 850, and then we'll get out of here. Is that okay, guys? 850.
Go on. What's next?
Yeah. Hello. Once, twice.
See ya.
1, 2, 3.
See ya.
And you're up, Buzzy.
Rhett is the dick. Hello, can you hear me?
Thank you.
Great.
Look at that. Some of the two best calls we've had.
Well, I'm excited for tonight to hear what happens and what happens of all this. It's going to be interesting.
$20 in the super chat from Daniel Rose. I think it's a snipe credit.
Yeah, snipe. Yes, yeah. That is a Mike Thurman got him first, so that is a snipe credit for next time Daniel Rose wants to snipe anyone. And it's a busy weekend. We got Bubba going tonight with the Eric Andre, and you said that if you can, you'll put him up on locals.
Yeah,
850. Oh, sorry, hold on. 850 keeps calling.
Lummy.
Yes.
Chad Blossy, the one-man posse. How are you,
What's
brother?
up, Chad? Blossy, the one-man posse. I see that panhandle, Eric.
Yeah,
That's why I wanted
apologize.
to go
That was me calling. My 17-year-old son was having a crisis trying to look for his cologne, so got interrupted.
With the Bubba Army
Hey,
Alpha?
listen, tonight, man, I think y'all should really roll up. Like you should have a boom box on your shoulder, playing Tech Nine, comfortable, leading like an entourage with Bubba. Come in there strong.
To take over the whole show.
Yeah, just all 7 people on stage.
Yeah, just come up there and take over the whole Eric Andre experience there.
Perfect. Let's do it.
You should send out somebody early, though, seriously, like really early, like 5:30 or something. Scope around and see who you come walking in there. I mean,
that's actually not a bad idea. $20 in the super chat from Iggy McGillicuddy. He said it's a snipe, but he's joking, so hopefully we can keep Blasey on the phone here. But that doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm thinking about getting out there early. I might try and get out there closer to showtime, get in contact with somebody, whoever the fuck I can, and just figure out where we need to be. Ultimately that's what it is. Hopefully we'll get some more info later from our point of contact, but as of right now, like I'm just as lost as the audience. I don't know where we're going or what time they want us in the door.
Oh, man. It's going to be fun, I'm sure, though. I thought it was cool. My 17-year-old son came walking through a while ago and was like, whoa, he's going to Eric Andre show? He was like, yeah, he's screwed.
Blassie, are you coming to the baseball game?
Man, at that right now, I'm 98% locked in. So, yes, that's it. That is the plan, man. So I'm just trying to iron out a couple of small other details, which I think it should be good to go. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Perfect. I can't wait to see you. That would be awesome. Coming on down, meeting all the people.
Man.
Now that you got the podcast on, I believe you could download it from yesterday's show.
Yeah, you're Node now.
Your Node.
Craziness going on all around us. Yeah, man. So, no, that's good. Well, hey, I'm going to let y'all roll, man. Y'all have fun tonight. I can't wait to hear the updates of what's going down. And we shall talk soon, fellas.
Sounds good. Thank you, Blassie, the one-man posse.
Yes, sir.
This will be the last fucking call. This is South Tampa. South Tampa, 813.
Hey, you guys got it. You Joe's Supermercs, right? You guys got to create a safe word or something for Bubba.
All right, fuck.
Have Lummy run up on stage and get thrown out by security.
I mean,
Bubba just says fuck.
It interrupts the show.
Yeah.
Bubba says fuck one time, and I just run up there.
Yeah.
I got you, Bubba.
I mean, he's kind of got a valid point, because if it's going like super, super sour, super south, if Bubba yells out whatever the safe word is, then it just like, everybody that's there from the Bubba Army just bum rushes the stage.
Absolutely.
I mean, I guess realistically, he does have like a little hand signal that he's always done from back in the
Give you
day.
the office?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe when he gives me the office, hopefully he doesn't have an itch somewhere. And next thing I know, I am right. And next thing you know, I'm like, oh fuck, Bubba! I thought you gave me the office. I was coming
No, buddy. I was
you.
just getting everything ready to go on the show.
Yeah. All right.
Just putting my creams on and getting everything ready to go.
Sunny Days, $20. Thank you, Sunny Days. Yeah, I'm trying to protect you, Bubba. I got into a fight with a security guard. He kicked my ass. I guess if you see me on Monday with black and blue, it's not from the wrestling. It's from Eric Andre.
You're a company man.
Of course I am. Listen, I don't sign the back of the checks. Bubba does. I sign, I'm sorry, wait.
Don't sign any of them. You
Jesus
fucking go to the
Christ.
bank and say, put this in. You
Your
don't
heart,
even do that. It's got direct deposit here.
your heart was in the right place.
Yeah, listen, I don't sign the front of the checks. I sign the back of the check.
There you go.
All right, we're going to get out of here on that note. I fucked that one up. Jesus. I was
Venmo, PayPal.
Of course, yeah.
Cash App.
During the weekend, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. The Bubba Army. Colton, thank you for all the heat and not taking my side.
No, we're good. I had the three-way battle royal going. We're good.
Yeah, sure. of
We got
course.
it. We got it ironed out.
I'm looking at my text. I don't have a text from Tuttle, so thank you so much, Tuttle. Rhett, I'll see you tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lummy, and thank you to everybody listening. Thank you to everybody in chat. I think this is the most money we've ever made on the weekly wrap-up show.
Yes.
And real quick, if you're going to bitch at Tuttle about not responding to your messages, just know that's probably going to go the other way now, too.
Uh-oh.
I always respond to him, whether it's one
Okay.
word or not. Listen, when it's personal stuff, I mean, come on, who gives a shit?
I'm just saying.
All right, well, listen, for all your Bubba Army merch, go to Bubba Army Shop, Bubba Army Store, BubbaArmyMerch.com. We will see you guys back here Monday morning, 6 a.m. Tune in to hear what is going on. What happened at the Eric Andre show? Have a great weekend. I'm doing a GOAT report tomorrow. Check it out. See ya.